Hey there, Sagittarius, Sun, Sagittarius, Moon, Sagittarius, Rising. Welcome to your reading. We're going to do all kinds of things here today. The Astro dice are in play, the charms are in play, 9-card spread, and a tarot deck. So overall energy, you have the completion of a cycle, the world, and you have the 7 of Wands and the King of Swords. So the King of Swords, this is your ambition. This is staking your claim. This is what I want. 7 of Wands, taking the high ground, defending your position. I feel like you're staking your claim in a situation where you are feeling like I'm going to bring this thing to conclusion, and then we have regeneration. So I feel like there is a victory of some sort. You are going to defend yourself well. On some situation or the other, you are going to be able to bring it in and to the way that you want it to. By defending yourself with truth and integrity, right? The King of Swords is in its highest form of truth and integrity and clarity. But look, his sword is not up, it is down. He is staking claim, ambition, right? And that shark behind him says focus. But here, it definitely says regeneration. So maybe you've been feeling like you've been up against it. You've been battling something. You've been trying to figure out what's going to happen next. And by you making the declaration that this, maybe you feel regenerated as in, I'm ready to go back in and I'm going to stake my claim. It's one of those two things depending on who you are. Wow, we have 12th house and Pisces. The 12th house is ruled by Pisces, and we have Uranus. We have Uranus. That is that determination, that sudden download, that insight, that's grounding an idea, that's putting the sword into, staking the claim. That is the lightning that comes through. So that we started having this thunderstorm, and I couldn't help it. I have to go do the readings right now. So here we are, and we have Uranus showing up, downloads, insights, things coming in through the 12th house, the knowingness of what it is that you want. Pisces is about definitely completing a cycle, the world, understanding where it is that you're going from this deep knowing. You've got an old-fashioned bicycle, with the big wheel on the front and the little wheel on the back. It has is that a oh, that's a seat. I was going to say, is that a basket? We have the turtle, being in flow with things. We've got the maple leaf. The maple leaf is it's full. To me, it feels like the completion of something, right? Something that starts off with the sap running up, and then the trees leaf out, and something very much in its fullness of a situation. And we have Pegasus. Wow, Pegasus has been showing up a lot. We've got the rocket taking off. That's amazing. The tennis racket and another turtle. Okay, there is something really important. Turtles are about creation, and turtles are very much about being in flow, right? To drift along in the way you want to go. And we have the tennis racket, which means it is this energy of the volley. Ball's in your court. Now the ball's in someone else's court. The ball's in court. So the bicycle is an old-fashioned bicycle. It is definitely, again, about being in flow, about the wheel turning, the wheel of fortune, like completing a cycle, right? But it's not a motorcycle, right? It is a bicycle. It is going to be your energy and your effort that moves those wheels, that gets things moving, but it is by being in flow, not pushing too hard, too fast, that gets you where you want to go. Definitely standing your ground. Look at that. We got the anchor. That is that Uranus energy of staking your claim. Overall energy we have here is the cross. I'm going to pull cards to understand this because sometimes the cross is about spirituality. Sometimes it's about carrying a heavy burden. I think in your case it might be a little of both. That's all you're going to give me? Oh. Let's just go another way. Go another way. I don't see the ways here. Okay, so this has a little crab down on the bottom. Never noticed that before. The little crab on the bottom, that really hangs on to things. I feel like you got to let something go. Apparently. That feels like confirmation. There's a change, there's a movement forward. The struggle has been being open to receiving, and we have the card of generosity. What good is a treasure if it is kept for yourself? And so if you're clinging tightly to something like that crab, hanging on tightly, it's creating some sort of a burden in your ability to open up a little, to release a little, to cut something out, to give a little space. So maybe you've been doing this Seven of Wands, really standing your ground and staking your claim, but in order to create something new, part of that is what part do you release and where do you stake your claim. So we have the twins, two ideas here, two little new ideas showing up in, and I think that what you're going to let go of is one of the ideas and focus on the other one. So if you're feeling torn between two things, it's time to stake your claim. Say, no, this is the thing we're going to go with. So in the key to the situation, we have the long-awaited change of the stork. This is moving forward, and it's flying right at what I consider very much a Uranus card. In the heart space, we have the electric eel. The sudden download and the insight coming through your intuition. I think, you've been wondering which way to go because we've got the ship here and what's draining your energy. We've got the divine feminine. What information are you receiving? The choices, really, when you have the twins showing up here about what new things should you be going. The map says, it shows what's already been discovered, go another way. And so it's like creating something new for yourself, stepping out of the box a little. In the area of resources, you have the heart. And the heart says to really listen to what's going on in your heart in order to manifest the most with your resources, right? Your resources is your time, your emotional energy, financial things. And here, we've got the eel in the heart space, right? This download and this insight coming through. And the action for you to take, you have two things. You have the lighthouse. That is receiving and giving, sharing the light out, showing other people where the safety is. But this lighthouse is standing out there in the sunlight. And the clouds are clearing. And here's the anchor. Staking your claim. And in order to do that, it's going to be a swift and sudden decision, I believe. It's going to be like, I'm just going to bat that ball right back across the net, and it's up to you what goes next, right? Because you have the scythe. You have the scythe as the outgoing energy. It is, I think, making the decision, this or that. You have break free. Try different ventures and experience as a way to grow and learn. Sagittarius, the map shows what's already been discovered. Here's your opportunity to go another way, to discover new territories. And this could be in a very much of a spiritual journey, right? Overall energy being the cross. This could be you are fed up with everybody else's rules and dictation around what you're supposed to believe in. And you're like, you know what? It's not what I believe in. I believe in this other stuff, and I'm going to do some more exploration. I'm going to be very Sagittarius, right? It's so funny because Sagittarius, two words that really describe Sagittarius, right, are optimism and freedom. And you've got break free and explore. And exploration, did I say that? Exploration and freedom. Optimism, too. But you've got explore and you've got freedom. Go be yourself. Go do what makes Sagittarius Sagittarius. There's a cycle that is completing. It feels like the burden of trying to be what somebody else wants you to be, to think what somebody else wants you to think. Here's your opportunity to stake your claim and be a way shower for others. It comes through the heart. Here in the way that things transform, it is a commitment. We have the ring, but the ring is a pearl. And what is a pearl? A pearl is when a grain of sand gets into the bivalve, the clam or the oyster, whatever, right? And it's irritating, and so it keeps getting covered in this mucus, right? And layers of this mucus. And so over time, something becomes that was irritant like that niggling idea, that thing, and you keep trying to code it and understand it, and it grows and it becomes this very lustrous, precious gem, which is you, which is the knowledge, which is the information that came through the heart space. And here in this heart, we've got the little clamshell here with the pearl hanging out of it, the little pearl of wisdom. There is a pearl of wisdom that will allow you to connect, to really connect to who and what it is you are, and you're going to make a decision. And I think it's going to be download, an insight comes in, and you're like, oh my God, that seems so clear. That seems so clear. Something that was not clear before is going to become very clear to you. But this feels more, very much like an inside job, like breaking free of old paradigms and beliefs, and understanding what it is you truly believe and staking your claim in it. And it is a long way to change. Spirit's been working on this for you for a while. So I'm really, really curious to see what that is. But you're definitely changing directions. You have changed direction with ease. It'll be easy to make this choice because suddenly you know. Suddenly you know what it is that you needed to know. This is a time for change, shape-shifting, or for your soul's evolution. It is time to reconsider what you are wanting. You may be in for a surprise. But because that Uranus is showing up with that Pisces in that 12th house, that's so weird because it was 12th house, and when I moved them, it became a 7. I find that interesting. You might have been doing this in partnership with somebody else, but they're definitely moving, changing, shifting, understanding what it is that is of value to you. You are going to complete a big cycle. And so for those of you who were going through the dark night of the soul because the South Node was moving through your sign back in 21, 22, you went through your period of integration, and now you're into the let's take the next step forward part of the North Node, South Node axis journey. Now you know. Now you know. Believe in yourself. Trust in yourself. This is amazing. I love your reading so much. Kind of wish I was a Sagittarius right now. All right, guys, I'm on Facebook every day. I pull cards for the astrology. Come over and be a member. Members of my Facebook group that leave comments on YouTube. Go in a drawing for a monthly reading that I give away. And also, if you would like to support the work that I do on this channel and have access to more content, I channeled messages yesterday from archangels Shamiel and why can't I think of Hamiel? Thank you. And your guardian angels. So that's available. There's also, I do a special readings just for the group. So if you click the join button, it doesn't automatically join you. You can check out all the options and see if there's something that works for you. And if it's something that's of interest to you, I would love to see you over there too. So you guys take great care. This looks amazing. Talk to you soon.